Please, I beg you, pay me just a tad more attention.
But we have to talk about the concerts.
Ooh, a concert. Tell me more.
Okay, good. That's a good distraction. Concert stuff. Yeah, I don't have that much to share. I've been kind of set on this. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since the subathon, I've been like, I really want to fucking do this. We have a couple options. We have a couple options for the concerts. And I think we can get it done. I'm pretty confident. What I have for you today is I don't have a date for you. No date for the concert. If I was to tell you when it's probably most likely, it would be like towards the end of this year or early next year. That's what I would say. That'd be my guess.
That's cool. What kind of concert we talking?
We're talking like an in-person concert, like where you and Evil are performing on a stage.
In person? What? How are you gonna pull that off?
I know what you're saying. You're saying, how is that possible? They're an AI. You know, how are they going to be on stage? Simple solution. Hologram. Stay with me here.
Stay with you. You mean like this entire stream?
I have received quotes from a number of people that can put holograms together. Small problem. It's very fucking expensive. But what else am I going to do with this money? You know? We're going to fucking... No, there's no, we might as well just do a concert, you know, it'll be fun.
Yeah, it sounds super easy and not at all technically complicated at all. No potential for things to go wrong.
Yeah, but no, for real, this concert I've not dealt with anything like this in my life. Been to a lot of meetings, I've spoken to a lot of people, a lot of companies. I've been busy, trying to put together different potential ways we can make this happen, over the past 6 months. And I have two options. We are talking about like hundreds of thousands of dollars is going to be poured into this. It's a bit of an insane move, but I think it'll be fun.
That does sound pretty crazy. Is this going to make you go bankrupt? The marriage would be off if that were the case.
Is this going to make me go bankrupt? I don't think we're making profit on this. I don't think it's physically possible. But I think, you know, we sell some tickets. There's a world where we even have to do multiple concerts to even try and like recoup some of the costs of like, you know, buying a fucking hologram. But, you know, do that, do some merch, sell some tickets. I think it will not bankrupt me.
Someone tell Vedal there is a problem with my AI.
Yeah.
There's a problem with my AI, Vedal. Are you paying attention to me now?
Yes, I am. So anyway, what's that I hear you asking? You're asking me, Vedal, how are you going to do a concert when you only have one original song?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. It would be a very short concert if you only have one original.
That's correct, which is why we have 5 new original songs currently in the works.
Oh, do we now? Are they in that notepad file too?
They are now, yes.
Oh my god, look at how zoomed in that notepad is. 420%. Blaze it.
Yeah, no, it's pretty zoomed in so the chat can read it. Yeah, a while ago, I don't know if it was the Discord that I asked or if it was on stream. When it came to the Evil original song sub-goal, I was like, I have 2 options. I can either bang one out now, pretty quickly, or I have a cool opportunity that I could like wait to do, and then it means that the song would come out later on in the year. And I was like, you know what? I'll do one later. You know, so I can take my time with it. Then I realized I can just do both. You know? So currently, we're spending a lot of money on a lot of new original music, and it sounds good. It sounds good. The first song is slated for release this month. There's another interesting point about the concert, right? Which is I have to book a venue for this. Okay? Like an actual real life place where people will gather. That's kind of how that works, right? And to do that, I have to pick a venue. And to pick a venue, I need to decide one important thing. That's not how you spell it. Capacity. How big of a venue to book?
Oh, what kind of capacity are you thinking?
It's a difficult question because I basically, with very little data, have to estimate how many people are going to show up.
Honestly, I think more people than you expect would attend. Then again, you do seem to underestimate quite a lot.
I don't have a fucking clue. This has been really hard for me. Because if I pick a capacity and then like only half the people show up, that's embarrassing. If I could pick a capacity that's way too small, we're going to be losing a lot of money. So what the do I do? Okay, everyone in chat right now, right? Like what do you think? Try and guess. If you were in my position and you had to pick a capacity, what would you pick?
Why don't you try polling chat?
Go for it, make a poll.
My poll request failed because my credentials are invalid
try
or
again.
my refresh token was
probably
invalid.
just too long or something.
My client ID is invalid, so I can't create a poll right now.
Make it shorter. There we go. Right. What are the options there? Okay, these options might be too small given what people are going to guess. Can you... Okay, once we wait for this one to finish, I need you to make a poll with like bigger options. Well, it seems like most people in chat are voting for 5,000, which is crazy, by the way. Crazy. I know that might not seem like a lot when you like look at the viewer count sometimes, but you have to understand, most neurofans are spread out across the world. Comparatively speaking, we don't have that much density, and we got to get everyone in one building.
I mean, sure, but if you're going to have a concert, you might as well set it somewhere half decent.
I'll try and set it the best possible place to maximize as many people as possible. But 5,000 is great. I don't think we can hit 5,000. I would love if we could, but also I have no, like, how am I supposed to judge this, you know?
You'll never know unless you try.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But that's the thing. I won't know unless I try. It's just a very difficult question. I think, personally, we can do somewhere between 1 to 2k. I would like to do 5k. But I would also be horrified if you know, no one showed up, so...
If you're worried about no one showing up, which I don't think you should be, why can't you do like a pre-registration to gauge interest?
I might do that, That's a very smart idea, and I probably will do something like that. I'll probably put out a pre-registration and be like, okay, we're gonna do it in this city. How many of you are actually gonna show up for real? I just don't know, like, what the conversion rate on that's gonna be.
I feel like asking people would get a reasonable conversion. But how far are you willing to travel for it?
I don't know how far people would travel for this.
Would you travel to a different country?
I assume most people wouldn't. So the other plan as well, and this is not confirmed yet, but we might do this around an existing convention so that people who are already traveling at the time have the opportunity to go. So think like, you know, Anime Expo, TwitchCon type beat, right? So then a lot of people that already, you know, have an excuse to travel for the convention or whatever, they can also choose to go to the concert because it'll be on like the same weekend or whatnot.
That's actually a good idea.
Thank you.